Good morning. This is Kedra. I'm here with a really short tax tip video. April 15th is just around the corner, so you're probably getting your tax documents wrapped up. Some of you will be getting refunds, but many of you who are self-employed and business owners may actually have a balance due at year end. Oftentimes that is because you have not properly paid estimated taxes throughout the year. So this video is designed to show you a really simple way to go out and make estimated tax payments. What I want to do is I'm going to go straight to the IRS.gov website here. And you can see the home screen. Hopefully that's pretty clear for you. And under pay, you'll just select pay. And when you go to the website, you have an option to pay your taxes now. And you can pay using a bank account, which is called direct pay, or a debit or credit card. And depending on the processor that you use, there's a small fee that's added on if you pay using a debit or credit card. The biggest thing is that you pay in. You are required to pay in quarterly if you're going to owe throughout the year. If you're an employee, then your income tax withholding is made with each paycheck. So you, in most cases, won't have a need to make estimated payments. But if you are self-employed, you do and are required to make estimated tax payments. Another note is if you are on an installment agreement of any type, one of the requirements of that agreement, if you're not a W-2 employee and having withholding, is that you make timely estimated tax payments. So how to do that? If you want to click into, let's do the bank account, which is direct pay. Out here, you can make estimated taxes on your 1040 series tax returns. And so that is for individual tax returns. So if you're an S-Corp, S-Corps file a separate 1120S tax return each year, but the income from that S-Corp flows down, same with partnerships, the 1065, that flows down onto your Form 1040 personal income tax return. So because of that, any estimated payments related to partnerships, obviously related to sole proprietorships, related to S corporations. So if you're an LLC, you very well may fall into one of those categories and not be taxed as a C Corp. If you are one of those entities, then you will be making estimated tax payments this way. There is an alternative called EFTPS. I will do that in another video. Also, the IRS actually has tons of information out there on EFTPS, but I will do a video on that. So to make a payment, you just click make a payment. This is very similar to if you were going to make an online payment on your utility bill or anything else. So at this point, I think most of us use online payments for some type of utility or something. So this is very similar. You're going to select the reason for your payment. Now, you have several types of payments that can be made out here. Right now we're talking about estimated taxes. So you're going to select estimated tax. If you were making a payment on an installment agreement, you could do that here. You also see that you can do a payment on a tax return or notice. So that's when it's time to make that, file that tax return, you want to make the final payment here, you can also do that. CP 2000. So there's several options of how to make payments. So this is not just for estimated taxes, but for our sake, we're selecting estimated taxes. Once we do that, it says apply payment to 1040 ES. That is already going to be selected for you, which is the only option here. And that is because we're making payments on our individual income tax and we're making payments for the current year. Estimated taxes will always be for the current year. And then you hit continue. Please confirm that you're making an estimated tax payment for 1040. And you're going to say yes. Now, this page is going to verify your identity. And in order to verify your identity, you have to put your information out here. Just to show you the process of that, I will go ahead and put my information and block it out. Privacy, and then you're going to continue. Now, what it's going to do for the year that you selected up there, I selected 2017, which was the most recent year. It's going to verify the address that you put in the screen with the address that's on the tax return for that year. So if you've moved or changed addresses, then you'll want to make sure that you're entering the address that's on the tax return. And then here, you're just going to put the payment amount, $5,000. Yours is, it's not necessarily going to be that amount, but $500, $50, whatever. My recommendation oftentimes is to get in the habit of making your estimated tax deposit at the same time that you get paid. So if you're self-employed and you have a type of entity where you're paid by the state or you're paid somewhere and you get a payment on the 15th of every month or the 20th of every month, I would come out and do my estimated tax payment on that day. And that helps you to pay it as the money comes in and not having to wait till the end of the quarter and making one big lump payment. So if it's $3,000 per quarter, then make $1,000 a month. A lot of times that's a lot easier. I've found that to be a lot easier for my clients. And when they've done that, they've done a better job of keeping up with that. So here you're going to put your routing and account information for your bank account and whether it's a checking or savings, and then your email address as your signature. You'll hit continue and then you'll confirm. And that's how you'll make estimated tax payments. Good luck. Hopefully that works out for you. It's never too late to start for the current year. The first quarterly estimated tax payment for 2019 is April 15th. So you're definitely on time if you start now. If you wanted to start doing it monthly or weekly or bi-weekly, this is the easiest way to come out here and do that. And if you do it from a checking account, a bank account, then there are no additional fees added on and it goes directly to the IRS and you're all done. So the other question that I've gotten on this is, what if I can't make the full amount? Or what if pay something, pay as much as you can pay. And because you're paying it out here, if your payment's $1,000, but you only have $750, make the $750 payment now, come back and pay the other $250 as soon as you can afterwards. So again, there's no limit. Well, there are some limits. $10,000 a day, I think, is the max. But for most people, there are no limits that are going to impede you from making multiple payments or payments as often as you need to make them, so that you have the amount paid in for your tax year. So with that, we're going to keep this video nice and short, and keep an eye out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to continue to post these little shorty videos on things to help you with getting your taxes in line. And please like and subscribe. If you know someone, please share the video. Thank you and have a great day.